Hi peeps. Hope everything's going well for you guys. Praying for our country, for the world, praying for the Ukraine citizens and soldiers, and just everyone. It's just kind of a mess right now. But I wanted to do this video today on just wanted to give like a little bit of an overview of why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been posting up videos lately about things that I'm growing and to trying to help inspire others to take an interest in if not gardening or doing a small urban homestead, at least thinking about trying to do some small container planting, things like that, just to be more self-sufficient. And I wanted to just kind of explain to you guys that this has nothing to do with fear about the world ending or Armageddon or anything like that. I am a Christian. I understand what the Bible says about our knowledge in terms of, when it's going to be the end. I understand that. So I'm not preparing for a doomsday thing, okay? I just wanted to get that like clear because I have had some people say to me, literally that's what they think that I'm doing. So, but I wanted to just say, like, during the COVID era, when COVID first started, I just started taking a look at things. God just kind of put me in a place to just evaluate everything that was going on and how situations were happening and what situations we were being put in as an effect of what was going on. And I really started noticing things that I kind of knew and was doing a little bit of what I needed to do to make those changes. But I had not gotten as serious as I am now. Like, I've been recycling. I've been treating my lupus and my other diseases with supplements and diet. So I've been being a better steward about my health, about my body, and about the earth. But I definitely had a lot of room where I could improve, okay? So, looking at what was unfolding, I just started noticing that, our ability to survive a catastrophic event was like lying like totally in other people's hands. I remember when there would be situations where they would say it's gonna snow, so we'd all run to the grocery stores and buy things, even though we had some stuff at home, but we'd buy some like milk and bread, things to, in case the power goes out for a long time and everything. You had those like loud generators and stuff, but I didn't see like all the other things that we could have been doing or that I could have been doing to make things like less stressful for me when those things happen, like so I started finding out information about what people were doing in what they call the prepper world. People that now there's like 2 or 3 levels of this prepper world, okay? You have some people that are extremes that's like they're just waiting on doomsday to come. They're always preparing for doomsday, okay? And for me, I would never prepare for doomsday, because doomsday, I like, the world's going to end and it's going to end. We're going to be gone. There's no need to, no, nothing we could prepare for the end of the world. Okay. So I want to make it clear that I'm not in that group. Okay. You got some preppers that they always believe in, like, whatever hottest conspiracy theory that's out there. They're grabbing that up and talking about it and hyping it up and getting everybody all excited and frustrated and with anxiety and everything. I'm totally not that in that group either. However, you have some people out there that are just doing the same thing that our ancestors did back, when they would be preparing for the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some things grow like in the spring and the summer, and they would do things like canning and different kind of preserving and different stuff like that, so they can be able to have those things like throughout the winter and such. They would have things put back for, say if there's some kind of drought or anything like that, where they would still have some food. So I started thinking about that thing, and I was like, you know what? That makes total sense. And because we're relying on all of our things to be done commercially, we're like playing a huge part in all of this waste that's going on, that's being put in these waste fields, and this damaging the earth and everything, tearing down all these trees, because the packaging and all that, So, and I really, really had been, recycling and, working hard, and it was just exhausting, because I live in a county and they don't pick up our stuff. So I have to basically collect all the stuff and then go drive it off somewhere and, put it in the different containers. It's a lot of work. So I wasn't doing it as diligent as I should. I did it some, right? But since this COVID era and all these things that I began to notice and what was going on, I've gotten a lot more serious about it, in terms of, I also found out that a lot of those things I could actually reuse at home, instead of like taking it to the recycle. Then, like, since I'm doing my gardening and my worm bin and all that, the cardboard, a lot of my cardboard boxes, I don't have to haul those off anymore, because I use them. A lot of the containers, I use them for growing things in, so I don't have to throw those out, or either go haul those off to be recycled. So I just started doing things like totally different. I also understood, you growing your own stuff, you know exactly what's in it, because you know what you put in it, right? Whereas, if you get it from somewhere else, somebody else did it, it could be what they're saying, and it could not. The people that prepped it, they could have did the processing right, but it could have not. So, anyways, I just like started educating myself. This is just some of the books, guys, that I actually had back from years ago. I bought these books. Oh my gosh, I don't want to lie. At least back in, I'd say 2010. 2010 at least. And I got some more in the house. Because this is not my first round of gardening, okay? I've tried it in different methods, like planting it straight into the ground. It was a lot of hard work with the weeds and such. I had a neighbor that would come and plow the garden for me, and then I'd work it, and it'd just be so hard. Back then I was working like 12-hour rotating shifts, and it was a hot mess. But I've learned so much now about coverings and about everything that this experience is going to be totally different from back then. Now, I'm not going to lie, I remember I got a lot of cucumbers and a lot of squash, and I remember those were my big things, my big growers, back then. But anyways, I've had little small little greenhouses. I've done things, you know, even during this COVID era, you know, potatoes and such. Made me these, took these two a bunk bed set and um, sanded down and revarnished and everything to turn them into some beds and such. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is about a change of life thing for me, okay? And it's about being in a place like where when things are going crazy around you, you don't have to freak out. Like, that feels so good, you know, it really does. I did have to get to a point before I start. I have a lot of videos, a lot of things that I've been doing, but I'm going to be honest. I've been a gun owner for a long, long time. I wanted to up some of the guns in my home and everything because I didn't know how crazy this stuff gonna get. And you're putting this stuff out here for people to view and everything. And so you need to be able, if you're gonna do that, be able to protect it, you know, if it got crazy, right? So I wanted to share things with you guys, but didn't know when and where it would be the right time, you know. Also, people came up on like this deaf ear where they really didn't want to hear anything, like no matter what you said. But I wanted to just share with you guys this here, something that I did like back in September and October, that is like something for long term, something that you have for long term self-sufficiency, in terms of like if something catastrophic happens, something that you just kind of, you do it and you put it back, and you don't have to worry about watching a date and things like that on the products, because it's something that is the way that you do it, it preserves like for 10, 20, 25 years and such. So I wanted to show you this right here. This is some rice here, okay, as you can see. And I've got, this was a bottle, soda bottle, okay, and you hear that? That is hard as a rock. And reason why it is, I have what they call an oxygenizer in there. See if you can see that at the bottom there, okay? So, and I have my date and everything on there in terms of when I repackaged it. And then I got my original expo date on there and everything. Just giving me some information on what I have in here, okay? A lot of people use these soda bottle things. I don't buy sodas except like for holidays. So like if it's a holiday, that's when my family gets sodas, at least that I buy. Outside of that, they don't get sodas in here. So I don't have a lot of soda bottles, okay? But I found out that really if you just got any kind of bottle, a plastic bottle that has a good seal on it. You see also after I screwed the top on there, and then I put the tape around it, okay? It seals this really good. And you have to keep these, like, I can't keep these in this room here. I have a storage place that I keep them that's dark, okay? But let me show you this here. I'm just going to show you how you can really do this in any kind of bottle that has, like, look at this. This is a Listerine bottle here, okay? A Listerine bottle, okay? And I put my repackaging date. You see down there, the oxygenizer is in there. It's just as hard as this bottle here. You see there, you see the sucking in on these different bottles here. That's the oxygen being sucked out of it. So it's preserving what's in the bottles, okay? But I wanted to show you guys that if you want me to, I can do a video. If you'd like me to, put it in comments down there. If you want me to, I will do a video showing you guys how to do this, okay? Because I don't want you to just, you saw me do this and then you just go out and just say, oh, just get a bottle, because it is some steps that you need to take to get this done, but it's really simple. Um, but anyways, so if you want me to do a video, or they have videos out there, because I actually found out about it from watching other videos. But if you'd like me to do a video, just let me know and I'll go through those steps with you. But that's something like for long term, that like that's not expensive. Like, now we have a lot of uncertainty going on. Any people that haven't prepared right now, look, in a time when it's crazy, we're not gonna be eating what we like. We just gonna be eating whatever we can get our hands on, right? So in that case there, you just go and just get things like this. Hey, I've gotten some of those little packages of stuff that I don't even eat regular all the time, but it's be like $1 and something. They got like potatoes, different flavors of potatoes, or noodles and such. They're like $1 and some a piece, and sometimes you can catch them on sale, but anyways, look, yeah, like things like this is something that you can just have put back. I don't have a lot of, because I'm not rich. I've been buying all kinds of stuff, doing all kinds of things, getting myself prepped up for if it gets crazy here, and my new journey on my new way of living. Okay, so but you can have something, and so this is the way that you can have something put back. And whereas if it gets crazy, I got some stuff that I've done in terms of for water and everything, and to show you about that. Just didn't want to be posting things and you guys didn't really want to see it, So if you want to see more, let me know, okay? And I'll put it out there. I feel more comfortable now with, putting it out there, because like I said, this is not me just mentioning this stuff to my little network of circle of family. This was me mentioning this to people like throughout my communities and everything. And I had to make sure that we were going to be protected if it gets crazy, so people won't, so I had to do that, which everybody needs to do that. Like, there was a time that I, gun ownership and all that, I was, scared, but I got shook out of that some years ago. And, you have to do what you need to do to be prepared to protect yourself as well, But anyways, I got some more videos coming up. Some things that you're going to be shocked about. Like, oh my gosh, Charlotte is doing it. Yes, Char is doing this. Char is doing this. So, look, a lot of the stuff is my first time, but I did a lot of extensive research and studying on it to learn exactly what it is I need to do so it can be successful before I actually did it, So, but I like enjoying showing you guys these first things that I'm doing, so you can understand that you can do it too. You can do it too. First time doesn't mean nothing. Don't, because there's a lot of people out there, they've been doing this stuff for a long time, and it gets intimidating. I know it does. But sometimes it's just take your effort in just trying it, knowing what you're doing though before you're trying it, because a lot of times the problem comes in it, you're doing things, but you're doing things the wrong way. Okay, like even with some of the stuff that I've showed you on my winter sowing and me growing things under my grow lights and everything, if you guys want me to do some videos to show you how I actually did that, I started these, I don't have a problem with that. I actually got some more that I probably going to start doing within a week or two, and I can get some videos. I'm thinking I did some on these as well, but because I do have a lot of videos that I have not posted. So anyways, listen, God is everything. He's everything. He's our strength. He knows everything. His wisdom is far above anything that the world can offer us. Anything. So I'm not on here all the time quoting scripture, but you're going to hear me bring them in and talk about them all the time, okay? I will bring in scripture at times, okay? But I don't want to be what you would call somebody that's, hitting the Bible over people's heads. That's why I don't do it. I just try to show people the peace and joy that God has brought in me, and hopefully that's enough without beating the Bible over the head. I want them to go to a church, a good local church, and the Bible study and all that. That's really, really where they're going to learn. After we get through a lot of this other stuff going on, I may even start like something like that for ladies or whatever. Pick a day through the week or whatever that we can, do that. If you'd like us to do it, make time for it now. I can do it now, because I know it's hard out there to find good company. So anyways, look, I love you, love you, love you. This is why I do these videos. This is what I did at my jobs. Like anything that I was doing, everybody knows me, that I share information. That's Charlotte, Charlotte's always been the kind of person that she just shares, she shares information. She shares knowledge. That's me. So this YouTube thing is just something that this brings me to a place where I can go outside of my network with it. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I want you guys to stay prayerful, but be vigilant. Okay. Faith without works is dead. We can have faith, but Noah had faith. He had faith. But you all know. Moses. You could just go out throughout the Bible. Even with Jesus, he came here and he put in the work. Okay? So y'all have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye.